Good morning, friends. After listening to all my friends here, I think similar like you also, I'm something like a tasty salad. I have about 20 years plus experience, no, 30 years experience in corporate. Then my wife met an accident. She fell from the stairs and confined to bed for about 3 or 4 years. At that time, I was prime of my career. I decided to leave the job to be with my wife because I have heard those days, and every time people say, wife leaves job for husbands, and I thought, let a husband also leave job for his wife. But at that time, I said, as prime of my career, I had my honors economics from St. Stephen's College, Delhi. Thereafter, I had my master's program, Master in Business Administration from FMS, Delhi. Then Public Administration from IIM Delhi. And I did my Master Social Work from Delhi School of Social Work, Delhi. And then by mistake, I had a chance to study law. I did my law from Delhi. And very recently, I completed my PhD also. I'm waiting for that. So I'm a student as a teacher and also, what I say, a practitioner. Now, why I say this? Because after going, and my career graph is, I started as a management trainee in Germany called FAG group of companies. And then moved to a position called Global HR Head. And all is through very hard work and sincerity. And yes, the opportunity which you receive from time to time. I am really, when I was hearing Mr. Marwa as well as a person from Malanko, I really thought, yes, this is not a small achievement when these people do so much of work and ultimately try to find out or give something best to the students, including Dr. Mahapatra, as just mentioned. But you know, the problem today is when I see both from the corporate point of view and as also now as a practicing in the Supreme Court for the last 2 years, my area is confined to family courts and the National Tribunal and only in Supreme Court. And we come across different kind of people. When I look back, when I see the students, I find the opportunity of the leadership is really a serious problem. Because the problem of yesterday and problem of today, the competencies required yesterday and the competencies required today are totally different. There's serious mismatch between what we are talking, what we are teaching, and what the industry is expecting. The competencies of the leaders are no more the competencies of the leaders of yesterday. Competencies of leaders tomorrow are not known. And if you allow me, I can speak some time later on. I got some statistics only day before yesterday, a Price Waterhouse report of 20 years, the 20th report, which projects a very dreadly, scary picture of the future leaders. They don't know what they're going to be doing and what the kind of curriculum I'm going to develop. The very slogan of Digital India and the combination between human manual and the intelligent way of working is going to be a serious challenge for all the educationists. Because, as Swami Vivekananda said long back, what we require from the youth is his famous sentence, what he called a man-making nation, and he mentioned what he required, nerves of steel and muscles of iron. Now that is not a small, an ordinary slogan of yesterday's. It is the future which we need to look into, and perhaps the parameters are going to be defined. Achievers, yes, achievers are going to be a very serious question mark. Achievers what? Even if a player is also achiever, he is also achiever. The parameters of an artist parameters of a scientist, parameter of a singer is different than the parameter on the basis when the Kailash Satyarthi has been used. These parameters are changing. So, but at the same time, all are achievers. They might have gone through a process and excel in their life. Be it age doesn't matter, the experience doesn't matter. What is matter is the kind of contribution what one has to give to the society. And tomorrow's leaders need to be exemplary leaders, not a just leader. A leader who has to project an example before everyone. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll talk later on. Thank you.